Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today for review I have Festool TS 60K track saw. It is the latest track saw from Festool. It has a lot of upgrades compared with previous models. I will go through each of them and show you. Before that, it comes with this Systainer, as you can see, regular Systainer. So let's look what we have inside. In advance, I would like to show you that it comes with this blade, fine cut for wood. If you can see tooth configuration here, it has 42 tooths, mainly made for fine cut for wood, and it's very nice for cutting wood. If you mainly use it for a rib cut, you need to buy blade with fewer teeth in order to cut fast and without burning. So inside we have power cord as regular Festool brands, but take into account that if you are in US, in the other countries where the voltage in your outlet is 120 volts, it will not be like this. It will be connected with the saw, and you cannot use other Festool cables with track saw. If you use 230 volts version, like me, you will have separate cable with it. So it comes of course with instruction manual, warranty card, and let's look at the specification of the tool. It comes different languages, so English. Let's see here. So the power is 1500 watt, RPM from 3000 to 6800. It has dialer, I will show later. You can change the speed. You need this a very good option to cut different types of materials. Maybe you will cut plastic, metals and so on, and you will need lower speed. Or cut, like me, melamine boards and others. Faster speed will give you a little bit more cleaner cut. So let's see the rest. So the angle by which you can tilt the blade, -1 degree and up to 47 degree. I will show all this on the saw as well. The maximum cutting depth is 62 millimeters. They achieved this because they for this saw made special blade 168 millimeter diameter, as you can see here. Mainly because if you are in metric, 165 millimeters, so it gives little bit more cutting depth view. But on the other hand, you have to buy from Festool. It's really quality but expensive blade, or need to find from other brands, so it's not so easy. Just a couple of brands which made blades for Festool. It is CMT, they have 6-7 blades. I will put links on the description. Stelle again 6 or 7 different type of blades. Festool has 6 blades, different types blades for this saw. I will show here the types. So wood rib cut, tooth configuration, here you can see all information. Wood universal, it comes with this fine cut one. I bought this laminate HPL version for my melamine board cutting. It cut very clean. I am very happy with it. I bought this blade from Taobao, China, because there was a little bit cheaper, about $50 with the shipping 55 or maybe a little bit more. And the Europe and US it's much more expensive. So and I think Trend also have several blades for Festool and muffle, but the blades of muffle quite expensive. Trends a little bit cheaper, but you should take a look and choose whatever you want concerning to your job applications. So let's go on. Right here we can see cutting depth in 45 degrees. It's up to 45 millimeters, which is a really good amount compared with previous one. They increased it. As I mentioned, the blade diameter is 3 millimeters bigger from previous one, and it's give extra millimeters for in-depth cupping. So the curve is 1.8 millimeter thickness of the tooth of the blade. It's also not so common, and 20 millimeter arbor size. It's common, or nothing special there. And the weight of the saw 4.6 kilogram. It is not lightweight, but it is not as well so heavy. So if you work on guide rail and so on, you will use to the weight of it. So adjusting the cutting depth, some information about the saw here in user manual is always useful to read user manual. You will find out some features about which you even don't thought the saw or other tool will have, and you will use it properly, safely. So pay attention and read manuals. Speeds and dials, it's from 1 to 6. So it's suggesting you which speed you can use for which type of materials to cut. So nice to see it. So another thing, maximum depth of cutting, as here mentioned, 62 millimeters. But you should pay attention that if you use guide rail, the maximum depth is 57 millimeters. And without guide rail, if you need extra 5 millimeters, it is thickness of the guide rail 62, you should use without guide rail. So yellow, red, green, blue, as I showed you, it is labeling of Festool blades with colors to find easily in your shop. So nice thing which making for us the Festool. The rest I think you will read by yourself. Information how to use saw. So let's see what's inside the box. As you can expect from Festool, you have saw. Nothing else beside this splinter guide and the knob for it to adjust to the saw. I will show it later. And that's it. But I would like to show several features of the inlay of the track saw. Very nice thing. This round place is for your blades. If you take with your work extra blades or you are keeping in your shop, it's always nice to have all blades with saw. So you can put here, just a moment, like this, your extra blades, and it will be organized, well organized in your shop. But it is not only thing which you can put inside the Systainer. You can see from here, I will bring here, as you can see, it shows which accessories can you put with this saw in the Systainer. So parallel guide, and extra one thing here you can see. I will show. This has two functions. It's guide rail stop when you have exact cut from one point to the other point on the material, and you do not want all the time look at the saw and control. You can put these tops on guardrail and you will have exact cut length as you planned. As well, I will show later, there is an extra part here for keeping it so from kickbacking. Other information here, you can see again color labeled everything here. QR code to download application for saw. Some features, how change the blade, I will show it later. And how turn off on the kickback stop function. So that's it. I will put Systainer next to me and continue showing the blade to you. Sorry, the saw to you. I will go on the other side and go through all of features of the blade. So, first of all, the depth stop. Here you have all information to 60 up to 62 millimeters if you will not use a guide rail, otherwise 57 millimeters. Okay, let's go on. This very easy to adjust, just pushing this and up to down to choose whatever depth you want. This is metric version. In US you will have metric and imperial on one scale. Here there is a knob, you can see. It's for adjusting this scale. For example, your blade tooth little bit dull, or your guide rail a little bit thicker or thinner, or do you want to use Festool one and other things, and you want to have precise 5 millimeter when you put on it. So if you put on 5 millimeter here, like this, take the blade out, measure. If it is not 5 millimeter, go out here. What you can do, you can rotate this knob up and down, and it will limit just a second, like this. It is the stop for the blade go to the depth. Next thing you have here, FS, as you can see, just a moment. The camera doesn't want to focus on it. FS and just a line. FS means that you can use this scale with guide rail, FS with guide rail, and this one without guide rail. I just will a little bit down the camera to show you in more bigger plan, like this. Okay, let's go on. This is scale, how go up and down. Especially a lot of people like this type of adjustment, but I prefer like in Makita, there is a knob, you are loosening it up, down, and fasten it. For me, it's much more easier than this, comfortable than this one. But it's up to you. It is not something crucial. Next, we have scale here. Just a moment. For the angles, from 0, as you can see, it can go 1 degree here. This is -1, and up to 47, 45, 46, 47. Very precise here, like a row. You can adjust your saw. As well, you can lose this screw here if you need to adjust your scale a little bit up and down. For tilting the saw, I will put this from under the saw to show it easier to you. like this. So for tilting the saw, you need to unscrew this knob and another one in the back here. That's it. And you can tilt the saw up to 45. If you need to go more than 45, 46 or 14, you should push this knob like this. Leave it to go to 46 or 47. Just taking it back, and again maximum 45. I will fasten back this to the 0. So let's go on. If you want to go, again I will lose -1 degree here. You can see this knob. Here you can see the mark on it, -1, and it is on this metal plate, and the so stop goes to this metal parts. Again you push here and it's go 1 degree, -1 degree. You can see on the scale. Sorry for the camera, it doesn't want to focus. Like here, -1. Again, and it go to 90 degree. Extra information here. This is for adjusting your 90 degree. So this one you can tight or loose this screw here and adjust your 90 degree. Another good thing which we have in this saw, that this go to this metal part to stop, not in aluminum. So it will not damage it and will keep your 90 degree very long time. That's what we have in the back of the saw. As you can see here, you can connect your power cord and the vacuum hose here. But another nice feature, you can see clicks. You can put it on different direction for your vacuum hose, for your comfortable cut. You can untie it here and take it out very easily. And again back. Nice feature. You can put inside and outside here. Two types of vacuum hoses, a Festool, bigger one outside and smaller one inside of this. Another nice feature from Festool, you can see that they are thinking about very simple but very useful function. This is, you can see here, hook. It's for your wire when you're cutting. Put your wire to go with the vacuum hose and it will keep out from your cutting surface and will keep it safe. So, to engage the saw, you need to push here like this and the switch button here. To release it to go up and down, and the switch to start the cut. Without this unlocking, you cannot turn it on. This here you can see KickbackStop, how it works. To show it, I will show other function here before that. When you open this, you can find your Allen key here. You need it for changing the blade. Just like this, and it's locked in this position. Compared with the previous model, it's flat to this surface and you can easily put like this on the handle also and much more conveniently change the blade. Just unloose this bolt, take out the blade and put a new one or a different one from here. You can see this small metal thing. It's attached to your guide rail, and when your saw suddenly jumping from the guide rail, or like we are saying, you have kickback. When you can hear the click. You can hear the click here. And under this is a switch which immediately turn off the blade when it's go out from any surface or from your guide rail, stopping the blade, keeping safe for you as well, keeping safe the material and not damaging the material which you are cutting. As well, you can see here this part is for regular guide rail, but you can see as well here extra here part. It is for special guide rail from Festool. I do not have it, but we'll put link in the description. For repetitive cut, it's quite expensive and specialized rail. As well, you can use this saw with that type of rails. Sorry, I do not remember exact name right now. So here you can see specification made in Germany and a speed dialer from 1 to 6. Here the opening is average comparing with other saws. It's more preferably for me especially have smaller opening. It's a little bit safeness as well for dust collection, but dust collection with the Festool vacuum is very, very nice. I am happy with it. And these two knobs, green, as you know from Festool, every green means something. This is adjusting the tightness, fitting tightness on guide rail. So you are tightening, losing to find exact tightness to cut precise on your guide rail. So that's it. I think nothing more extra to show you with the saw. I've showed you all functions. Just one extra thing. This small window you can put very flush with the material which you cut to keep dust collection more efficient. So it not like this open space here and some dust go out from here. Tight to material which you cut and dust collection becoming more efficient. As well, you can buy from eBay. I will put link in the description. This arbor hole like this, and it's up to 20% make your dust collection efficiency up to 20% more. So when you put here, go down, and just very small place here for dust to go out. So mainly with Festool vacuum, because it's very, very, very good one, you will have very good dust collection. As well, if you want to put this chip cutter here, as you can see, it should go back to its position. Otherwise, it's close the hole for screw. You can put it here with this knob. Just a second, like this. That's it. Up, keep flush with the material, fasten. It's for keeping clean cut on other side, because on one side the guide rail plastic part keep clean when you cut. For other side you can use this one to keep clean other side of cutting materials. Frankly speaking, I do not use it much. Sometimes it's give good result. On other cases it's useless, so you should try and see whatever works for you. Other extra information for this saw. You can see these grooves here as well here, and continuation on the plastic part as well on this green one. This is exact places when the maximum depth is chosen for the saw. The blade will go out up to this point. I will show you. Maximum, I will put maximum depth, and like this. You can see the maximum front part and the back part, which blade will go out. So with this mark you can easily have some mark on your material if you are in the middle of some board you are cutting. Nice to have, and Festool again think a lot about us, about the users and lovers of the Festool. I think that's it. I showed all functions of this saw. Just I will turn it on to show it how it sounds. Maybe some of you would like to hear. It's not quite one, but not noisy as well. So I will turn on. You will hear yourself like this. As you can hear, I go from 6 to 1, the spin change, and also the voice is changing, the loudness of the saw. You see this green light. It shows that saw is ready for work. Again, if it's blink on orange, it means this kickback stop function is not working properly, and the red one, that kickback stop function triggered and stopped the saw. Other information you can read in the manual if you wish, and this off button you can switch off the kickback stop function if you are using on some special cases. So it's orange saying me that this function is turned off, as I remember. All this information, frankly speaking, I do not turning it off because it's safety for me and for my work. But in user manual you can easily find detailed instruction about it, which color shows which condition and how turn it off and on. Just let me to find this part. Here we can see green kickback function is active. As I mentioned, orange kickback function is deactivated, like here. I keeping it and it's orange. I turned off this function. Flashing kickback function is not active when it flashing orange. So the rest you can read by yourself. And the kickback function has been triggered, red one, as I mentioned. So they change arriving knife with this small metal thing for your kickback safety. I think it is much more thoughtful decision and more productive, because you can change tooth blade not only for example 1.8 or 2 or 2.2 millimeter thickness of teeth, whatever you want to put on the saw, but I would like to mention that Festool not recommended to use blades not made for special Festool, your safety and your efficiency, because when tooth thicknesses go up, the cutting speed and the motor working more hard to cut it, so on. But you can choose different thickness blades, which you cannot do with riving knives in the previous models. You need to have several of them for each type of the blade. As well, when it go up, it immediately stop, because it has electronic brake. You can hear just I think 2 maximum 3 seconds and it stops, and it's very nice. Just one function which this saw doesn't have and I need it for score cutting, which Makita and other track saw has. Small knob here and somewhere else. When it stops it for just a couple of millimeters to score cutting on melamines or laminated boards, then you switch it off that part and go full depth and cutting very clean. Instead of that, they put this plastic, but I will prefer that one which Makita and several other track saw says. I used Makita now, very convenient and useful function it, especially when you cutting very delicate and important materials and want very clean cut. So that's it in the fork. I totally recommend you. Very powerful, very precise, very good saw. You can without any hesitation buy it. It has one maybe big minus or cons. It's the price. It's quite pricey. I bought it for about 600 euros. So this is not a cheap saw, and not all of woodworkers can afford them. But if you can, freely take one and you will love it. Work with it. This video is not sponsored by Festool and others, so I just used it, love it, think that it's quite professional, precise saw, which we can expect from Festool, so I am recommended to you. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you for watching my videos. Hope this review help you to find out some functions of the saw, or maybe you are thinking to buy or not this saw. Thank you. Have a nice day.